I picked the Titans. I picked the Texans.
Who's
this week.
mailing it in now, Wally? What
Get
the
it together,
fuck?
Baxter.
Wow.
Fucking Homer. At least I know the name of the team I'm talking about.
I
You
picked the
douche.
Texans.
Or the players.
What the hell's he talking about? Are you drinking?
Are y'all ready for a show?
Sure, why not?
Okay, all right.
Sure.
Welcome back to the Unrestricted, folks. Man, it's nice to be back. Richard, Wally, Bob, what's up? Did you guys have fun without me?
God, it seems like it's been a month since we've been together.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Did y'all enjoy your show without me?
I called in because
Yeah.
I had to get ready for a proposal.
Did you say called in or mailed in? Hey, speaking of mail
We can't all shoot 118 at Willow.
Oh my God, you just took a...
Sorry, player.
Inside joke.
Richie just took a shot at my 14-year-old son. Oh my God, what's the matter with you?
Okay, so
Where do we start?
full disclosure, in pre-show, Walter's telling us about his son who's playing his first varsity tournament in golf of his life, and he played great, according to Wally. He shot a 118.
Now, wait a minute. I didn't say he played great. Did I say great? That never
He
happened.
might have. He shot 118, and here's the kicker. Wally's pissed off because he got put on the clock. Yeah, I'll bet he did. If you're shooting 118, I'll bet you're playing pretty damn slow.
The first tournament of the year. The kid's 14 years old.
Yes,
You're
you
going to
have
put pressure on him like that? And
Yes.
it wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
It was the other kid that was spraying the ball all over the place that you needed
Okay,
a
if you
freaking batting
shoot
helmet.
118, you're not spraying the ball over the place?
Pretty sure your son was spraying it left and right as well.
Well, maybe not all over the place, but most of the places.
He's spraying it.
I am not good.
Let me tell you about River City
But I ain't
Refuels, folks.
118.
River City, as Don Harris once said, I'm distancing. River City Refuels is owned by a local guy here. It's a vending machine for your business. This is really cool in that the vending machine is tailored to you and your employees' tastes and likes. How about that? How about you go to a vending machine and they have stuff that you like in there and not, a sandwich from 100 years ago or the hot dog from Kramer's movie theater. No, they don't have that. And plus, it's a completely cashless system. You like that reference, don't you? Of course you do. They stock it all up for you so you don't have to do anything. All you do is enjoy the vending machine. You're an office building, an apartment complex. How about how about one of those little boutique hotels? What
How
do they
about
call
the 19th hole at
Boutique.
Willow Springs? Nice round, partner. Here's a ham sandwich. I'm sorry.
I hate these guys.
He shot 118. What do you expect?
He's just a kid. He's just a kid.
Wally, he's not allowed to listen this
River
week.
City
he's a great
Refuels.
young man.
He will hate both of you. 210-630-5973. This is a disgrace. I'm out of here after today. 210. I bring the money to the show and I get ridiculed this way. It's disgraceful.
It's kind of what we do.
210-630-5973. It's River City Refuels. Get a vending machine for your business. It's awesome. I love it.
It's Ryder Cup week this week. Your son not participating.
Stuff the golf club up your ass, Wexler.
Let's go live to Young Pasacreta. He's still on the 7th hole.
Staring down
Wow.
He's staring down this triple.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what, you guys are in a pretty good mood considering the Cowboys and the Jets lost this weekend.
Suck it.
Well, the Jets stuck, so I'm not gonna rub it in.
Is that
Okay.
where we're starting today?
Oh, I'm just
I
very
think that's
quickly.
where
I'm
we
not
need
gonna
to
rub it in. The Jets
You can rub it in. Talk about it. I don't care.
The Jets aren't good.
They suck.
Yeah, they suck, and
They
their
are-
head coach is not very good.
I overrated them. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Wow, that was hard for you to get out.
Yes. Oh, I may have wet my pants.
You don't apologize very often, do you?
No. Fuck.
Well, I mean, we always thought that offensive line was suspect, and we thought Aaron Rodgers was going to make it better. Wilson's not going to make it any better.
No, he's not. And to not be able to even beat the Patriots, who, by the way, they got their own problems at quarterback. They're not good.
So was Wilson hearing like ghosts as he went down for a sack and nobody touched him?
No, that was previous seasons about seeing ghosts.
The good news, Wally, it gets better for the Jets. The schedule gets much easier. You guys next week.
Sunday night. How about that? You sit in front of the television, Sunday night football. Can't wait for the big matchup. And what do you get? The Jets? Oh, who the hell wants to see that? Listen, you know what? I fell asleep during the game on Sunday. That was how bad it was.
Isn't it Jets, Kansas City?
Yes, it's
Kansas-
the Chiefs and-
Oh my God.
Kansas City and MetLife. Kansas City favored by 9.5, and I'm taking Kansas City.
I want.
All day.
I
Me
want
too.
the
Double
Jets
down.
to lose like the Miami Dolphins won this past week.
Oh,
I
my
want them
God.
I want them to get their ass kicked. So maybe that stupid ass coach Robert Saleh will with a stupid name. I don't know what the hell kind of Saleh is. Anyway, and he backed Zach Wilson yesterday on Monday press conference, and backed him and supported him and stuff like that. And you know what? He just threw himself into the fire because now the both of them need to go. Zach Wilson needs to go. Saleh needs to go. And I want them to get killed on Sunday Night Football.
Just real quick.
Absolutely just pulverized.
If you were ever going to skip a weekend of watching NFL football, this is the weekend to do it. There are 2 good games on the entire slate. Dolphins at the Bills. We agree that's a good one, yes?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep. Ravens at Browns.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
good
bad.
with that.
It's not bad, but otherwise, it is a terrible NFL slate.
Well, I mean, there is a game kind of on the bottom side of this that might be intriguing. Broncos at the Bears.
That is the opposite. That's the poop fecta.
Exactly.
That's
it's going to
the
be
toilet bowl.
It's so bad it may be interesting.
Oddly enough, one of those 2 teams has to be favored because that's how Vegas does it, and it's the Broncos.
By 3.5 after getting beat by 50.
How bad are the Bears?
50.
How bad are the Bears?
You guys, you're not going to get up in a Sunday morning from the game in London, Atlanta, and Jacksonville? No, you don't want to do that?
No,
that.
actually,
What are
I
you
am.
kidding?
Actually, I am going to watch that because on Disney Plus, they're going to be doing a simul broadcast in Andy's room where they're going to have the little toy characters playing the game.
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding.
Nuh-uh,
I am not
that's
kidding
real.
you.
That's a thing.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a CPS situation all over it. No, thank you.
Child protective.
Okay, so
or the
I
energy
understand that Walter is. What'd you say?
company? Child protective or the energy company? Both.
I understand that Walter can't be terribly disappointed with his Jets because we know they suck. But let's face it, the Cowboys laid a turd.
They got issues.
They laid an absolute turd, and it was kind of a home field in Arizona. How many Cowboys fans travel? My
Boy.
God. And how disappointed must they be leaving that stadium?
Well, because they thought Emmitt Smith was still on Arizona because you're stupid, folks. So what are you going to do? Listen, we saw this the week before with the Cowboys. They have red zone issues. They had red zone issues on Sunday. They had 5 field goals in Sunday's game. They had 3 field goals in the game against the Jets.
They're 1 for 5 in the red zone. They had 13 penalties. They can move the ball all day between the 20s. They
Yep.
get inside the 20, and they've got nothing. The play calling is garbage at best.
Wait a minute. I'll come back to that. Okay.
Their line was, they're guys that weren't drafted that started.
Yep. They were missing 3 starters.
And, oh, yeah, we're going to let James Conner run for 100 yards in the first half on us, too.
That's right. Boil it down to 4 things: penalties, pass protection for Dak, give up 222 rushing yards, and incompetence in the red zone. But
Yeah.
let me ask about
Other than that, they look pretty good.
let me ask about the red zone. Let me ask about the red zone because in the last couple of
Okay.
years, the Cowboys have lost 2 people who were excellent. Yeah, looking at your
Throw
shirt.
it to Wimby.
Yes,
Throw it to Wimby up high.
Can
Corner.
he play tight end?
God, no. His poor little legs.
He would-
Snap, snap. Like twigs.
In the
Like a
last
matchstick.
In the last 2 years, Jerry has given away 2 guys who were really good in the red zone.
Tight ends.
Amari Cooper. Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Ezekiel Elliott. It's showing up, man. I mean, CeeDee Lamb is a number 1, but he's not showing that he's a number 1 in the playmaking portion of the field, right?
Well, so the Cowboys could have picked Sam Laporta.
Yep. The tight end.
Instead, they got Schoolmaker, Shoemaker, Wanamaker, whatever his name is.
They should have kept Schultz.
Or they should
All
have
there
got
is to it.
Laporta. That kid is
He's really good.
really
But
good.
they do miss Dalton Schultz
Big
a lot
time.
more than I think than people expected.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't re-sign him. Doesn't make any sense, but
But the game was won and lost The game was won and lost, I thought, in the trenches because they could not protect Dak. For God's sakes, I'm getting myself all fucked up and frizzled. And at the same time, you give up 222 rushing yards to a team that can't rush the ball.
Well, and I think that they said, how do you beat a pass rush? You don't let them rush the quarterback. You go right at them.
And that's what they did.
So their blocking scheme was genius because they just let the Lion, they pushed him up the field.
Yep.
So they pushed him out of the play.
Yeah.
Don't let him get inside. Don't let Parsons get inside. Push him up the play. Dodson's, you can say whatever you want about that cat, but he can get through the line of, not the line of scrimmage, but he gets gets the pass rush behind him and then makes a play.
Yeah.
He's not trying to run around like your boy Zach and get fucking killed. He knows it's coming. He gets through it, and then he can make a play.
He's not my boy. I want to shoot him.
You can't,
Not literally,
shoot
but
him.
you know what I'm saying. I want him away.
And the
Go
one
away.
and the one bad thing for the Cowboys is, I mean, the NFL is a copycat
One
league.
bad thing.
So defenses out there that are stacked a little bit like the Cardinals are looking at that and just like licking their chops because that's the game plan. That's the game plan.
I think it signals a problem for the Cowboys going forward.
Well, Jerry said it.
What did he say?
He said it like on Tuesday, Thursday.
Certainly,
of
we
last,
have issues.
No,
in,
of last week. Of last week, he said we can't be so anemic in the red zone. We have to score points.
That's their biggest issue. And I don't
They
see
need
it.
a healthier
I don't think
line.
I don't think it's a serious problem for the Cowboys. Listen, teams go through this throughout the season. They have bad Sundays, and so unless the Cowboys, trip again, I'm not concerned about them.
Here's the thing. I don't think it was so much of a trip up though, because you're right, Walter. I certainly looked at the certainly I'm
Certainly, I'm
I looked
Vexler,
at
and
the,
I
at the
like to play
Cowboys
golf.
schedule, and they're going to trip up because they're the Cowboys. They're going to lay a turd somewhere along the line.
All teams do.
Yeah, they kind of do. I mean, look, the Texans beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Texans are good. C.J. Stroud is good.
They're kind of frisky.
Are you
They're kind
serious?
of. CJ Stroud is good.
I think they're
I
a little
know.
musty.
But like 2 weeks ago, we were like the Texans can't win the Canadian Football League title.
You may have said that. I was the one who picked them to beat Baltimore.
Is
in
that when
week
you
one.
mailed it in with the phone call? That's when you said that?
For all of our fans in Canada, we do know it's called the Grey Cup.
That's right. You do.
I
Anyway.
didn't know that. But
I'm not wearing a cup.
Hey,
so-
I picked the Titans. I picked the Texans.
who's
this week.
mailing it in now,
Christ.
Wally? What
Get
the
it together,
fuck?
Baxter.
Wow.
Fucking Homer. At least I know the name of the team I'm talking about.
I
You
picked
douche.
the
Or the
Spurs,
players.
Zach. What the hell is he talking about? Were you drinking? For the
all
love of-
morning.
It'd be a lot cooler.
It's
if
5
you
o'clock
were.
somewhere.
For the love of the rabbi. Jesus.
He was really involved in
Speaking
yesterday.
of rabbis, happy holidays.
Thank you very much.
To all of my
I-
Jewish friends.
Is it still going?
No, it's over. But
Okay.
I appreciate it.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I
there's
got a
another
bone to
holiday
pick with
next
you.
week or
I got a
something
bone.
in there.
You had time to get on your phone and tell us to stop texting. Shouldn't you not have your fucking phone with you?
In services?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, lots
Yeah.
of us work and there's doctors in there. You got to respond sometimes.
That's a Seinfeld episode, really.
It
Isn't
really
it?
is.
Texting during the Jewish holiday. Yeah.
Is it Curb Your Enthusiasm or Seinfeld?
Is that why you invited
It's
me?
Curb.
You invited me over
Yeah,
on
Curb
Sunday
is a little bit
and
more
said,
Jewish. Yeah.
and said, Richie, I mean, if you want to lower the temperature on the AC, you can. I can't touch the thermostat.
No.
But if you would like to lower it for me, you can.
That is
that-
a joke that is
you
flying
s-
over everybody's head.
It's a great joke. though.
Most impressive of the weekend, your 49ers and the Miami Dolphins.
Miami
Yes.
Dolphins.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but you can see both of
my
those
favorite coach.
You can see both of those teams in the championship games, right?
Easily.
Miami and the Chiefs, Philadelphia and the Niners right now.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles looked pretty good last night.
I thought so too.
They know how to win ugly.
They have one problem, and that's that Jalen Hurts doesn't seem like he's on schedule yet. They're running the football beautifully. They
Oh my
win
God,
the game in the
Swift?
trenches.
With this
Where
legit.
the hell did this kid come from?
Well, he was
Detroit.
at Detroit, and then he went to college at the University of Georgia.
And he's from Philadelphia
He's
originally.
from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
So they have outrushed their opponents over the last 2 weeks, 460 to 60. Literally.
Okay, but what's the strength?
400-yard
What's
advantage.
the strength of their team?
It's in the trenches. It's the
Yep.
lines.
Both lines.
And they're showing it.
And they're just manhandling people. Cowboys probably could they have gotten the fucking kid out of Georgia? It's already an all-pro
Jalen Carter.
beast.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he might win Defensive Player of the Year, not just rookie Defensive Player
The
of the
guy's
Year.
a man child.
Yeah, he absolutely is.
And the other big news this weekend, Kelsey's dating Tay-Tay.
Is that a big deal to you? Is it? I want to know. Like, you stayed up at night worrying about this, didn't you?
I don't care. But people
I
do
knew
care.
you wouldn't care.
I don't care, and
'Cause you're
I made
62
note of this in
and-
my show notes. I don't care. I don't get excited about anything about Taylor Swift, but I understand her greatness. Listen, here's the thing: she's obviously the biggest artist going right now in this country, and she may be the greatest American artist we've seen since Michael Jackson.
Oh my
Could
God!
be. Could be.
No?
Could be.
Since Ted Nugent?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, she's a big deal.
She is a big deal.
She's a big deal.
And it's I am fully okay with that. We are all being punked by the Kelce brothers.
You think that's what's happening?
I
here?
am
they're
wondering.
dating. They're clearly dating. They
Though-
walked out of the stadium together. What
Though
the hell?
they did rent out a restaurant in Kansas City for their post game and brought the whole team in and basically kicked everyone out and said, we're going to have some fun. Party broke up at 2 a.m., I heard.
Would she be dating Travis Kelce if it were the middle of the summer and he weren't playing on Sundays?
No.
I don't think so either.
No.
She has a documentary coming out. Like
No.
Oh, come on.
She knows.
Really?
She knows how to make press, bro. She absolutely does.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well,
And-
listen, give her credit. She's
and-
terrific.
Give me one quick second to say, did you see the video of Taylor Swift leaning over to Mrs. Kelce,
Mama Kelce.
Mama Kelce,
Mama Kelce.
Kelce's mom, and saying, "Let's fucking go"?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
I did
I
not
did.
see that.
Bob just spit out his drink.
No,
Yes.
I didn't.
Yes, she did. Let's fucking go.
She's all in.
Yeah, yeah. She
Even
reminded-
if it is a ruse, it's good for the NFL.
yeah.
People are watching. Oh, not like people don't watch, but no. The Kelce, talk about podcasts. I mean, those two, their podcast is phenomenal.
I
my
don't
God.
listen. Is it
Dude,
really worth listening to?
Put it on. Put it
The
on.
Kelce
Isn't-
podcast, huh?
Isn't that how Travis originally got his date with
On his
Taylor?
podcast, he said, I watched you rock Arrowhead. Now it's time for you to watch me rock Arrowhead. And apparently, he
And I'll let you see my arrowhead. Yeah.
the only beef I have with
God,
Kelce
that was
are
creepy.
his outfits.
Very musty.
Does he dress like a tool?
Oh boy,
Really?
oh boy.
God, this is all the stuff I
Wait,
pay no attention to.
Is that how this works? So Jennifer
Outfits?
Lawrence, I saw you rock Pan Am. Come and see me rock the studio. Is that how I get a date?
Come and see me
If
videotape
she makes a
this
visit, I'm with
funeral.
you. I'll take Jennifer Lawrence. Absolutely. All right, I'll make this terrible segue, okay?
Oh, I love terrible segues.
All right,
That's
so
what we're known for.
speaking of musical acts, Usher was named the Super Bowl halftime performer this week. I got nothing for Usher. I don't care. But I immediately wondered, are we missing somebody? Who else is out there other than Usher? Well, Taylor Swift would be the obvious answer. But after Taylor Swift, who else is out there that we need to see?
We need Bruno Mars again.
No.
I'm
Prince.
just kidding.
The Weeknd,
wait.
we've had it. Shakira had it. Maroon, oh my God, Maroon 5. Justin Timberlake, done. Gaga, done. Coldplay, done. Beyonce, Katy Perry, Bruno
Okay,
Mars,
so-
Beyonce.
so-
Who are we missing?
I
Kenny
got
Loggins?
a bone to pick with you.
The Weeknd.
Weekend was already done.
Ah, rats.
Madonna, The Who, Springsteen, blah, 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 on and on and on. Yes.
The Who? They're dead.
I saw U2 in the 2001 Super Bowl. That was pretty
That's
cool.
What were we
Great.
going to say, Rich?
So he always gives me shit for not doing my homework. He does homework on shit that no one cares about.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm fucking talking to you. I'm looking right at you. You spent time
I just put out the list of
yeah,
Super Bowl
yeah,
performers.
on Super
Nobody
Bowl
cares about the halftime?
Well, people do just as much as they care about watching Taylor
It
Swift.
used to be, Walter,
Eat you,
that
bastard.
it used to be that they would play the Super Bowl for free because they knew they would get so much publicity out of it.
Not anymore.
Now it's completely different. For Taylor Swift to want
She
to
doesn't
perform
need
the
it.
halftime, she's got to get paid and paid buku.
But she will. She will. just not right now.
I'm not gonna watch Usher. Are you?
No,
hold on.
Usher has
Whatever.
has Usher been important in 15 years?
No, but I get my point is who else is out there that we're missing that should be doing it? And other than Taylor Swift, I can't think of anybody.
I don't know, but you can do the old school hip hop halftime performance every single year from now until Kingdom Come. Just bring them back. Just bring them in. Bring Tribe Called Quest.
You can't do that because most of them have already been shot and killed by that time.
Well, that's very racist, but okay.
No, it's not. Rap artists don't get shot and killed all the time. Have I missed something?
50 Cent's alive. Das Effects is alive.
Das Effects? Who the
Yeah,
hell
you
is
don't
that?
even know who that is. Quickly to college football. I thought it was supposed to be a trap game for the Texas Longhorns.
They showed up.
It was not.
They showed up.
Was Baylor not as good as you thought, or is Texas better?
No one thought they were good. And
Baylor
Texas
sucks.
did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't care.
they ran the football. Ewers was good again, and the Texas defense looks like it can hold up.
Defense travels.
Yeah, apparently so. You know whose defense did
64
not
miles.
travel?
Who that?
Dion's.
Oh, boy.
All right, we ready for Dion?
Go
Okay.
for it.
More
You gotta-
notes.
I can tell that Walter has a steaming take on Dion.
I don't know. Well, all right, maybe.
All right, give it to us.
All right, here's the thing. I've already said this. I don't like Dion. I don't like what he represents. I don't like the arrogance. I'm not that guy. I like Tim Duncan. I like Manu Ginobili. I like Mariano Rivera. I like Derek Jeter. I like guys who win quietly and aren't pompous. Think about this. Do you think Coach Pop would have a guy like Dion on his team?
Nope.
Absolutely not. And this isn't a race issue. It may be a race issue for black people, but it ain't for me. I saw numerous articles this week about writers talking about that Dion is the black person's champion. Okay, that's fantastic. Good for you. I'm not interested in any of that. But I don't dislike Dion because of his skin color. It has nothing to do with that. I don't like pompous. I don't like arrogant people. And Dion's one of them.
He lost with some humility, though.
That's fine.
Well,
Can
hold
we
on.
give him a little bit of credit?
But don't give me crap just because I like the fact that he lost.
No.
I was rooting for him to lose, and I'm good with it. I'm happy about it.
I'm actually going to back off giving him a little bit of credit for being humble about it. He is very media savvy. He knew he couldn't be anything but humble in that moment because it would hurt him down the road.
Probably true as well.
But I respect his media savviness. I do respect him as a coach. I do think he's an arrogant
Because he is.
because he is. But
Yes.
I do think he is a good coach. It's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back and play USC.
This has nothing to do with his ability. This has to do with his attitude that rubs people the wrong way. And if it rubs only white people the wrong way, so be it. I don't care. But it rubs me the wrong way. I don't like it. But again, I like Tim Duncan. I like Manu Ginobili. I also don't like Baker Mayfield for the same reason. It doesn't have anything to do with skin color. It has to do with arrogance. I don't like it. And so I rooted for him to lose.
You just didn't like the State Farm ads that Baker Mayfield did.
Or that Dion does with Aflac.
I think what you're saying is shut up and dribble.
No, not at all.
Oh!
That ain't me.
Am I right?
We went there.
Am I right?
That ain't me. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Look,
it ain't me.
I don't look. I'm at least this much slightly with you that his pomp and his arrogance is just over the top. It always has been. It has been since he was at Florida State.
Yep.
It's not enjoyable to me. It goes past the point of confident into the realm of arrogance, and I don't understand why we're celebrating him passing along the complete lack of humility to his kids, because he is supposed to be a leader of young men. I don't know why we celebrate that as much as we have. And seeing him get humbled, as he was by Oregon this past weekend, yeah, you get a little schadenfreude from it. But don't forget, I told you this from the beginning of the season, like they may look good, Colorado, for a little while, but they have a really hard schedule, and they're going to have some trip-ups.
And he's got 3 players, and one of them's hurt because he has the lacerated liver.
That's right.
And the one that is hurt is the best player.
Yeah,
The
true.
guy's a stud. If he gets a line, Wally's going to be pissed because Colorado will be good. He doesn't have a line. Trenches. We talk about
I'm
it.
not. I won't
He
be
gets
upset if they
trenches.
win.
Yeah, you will.
I
But whatever.
I don't like him. The team is fine.
Well, he's not going to change. That's his calling card. That's why he's worth $500 million.
Are
Good
you
for
going to
him.
be?
I don't
pissed
like
off-
him.
Are you going to be pissed off when he winds up being the head coach of Texas A&M,
He's not
of
going to
no.
go
University
there.
of Florida? He needs
Idiots.
fertile recruiting grounds, and he needs something more than a lateral move. That leaves. Look, this was the conversation leading up into this week. Was if Dion continues this kind of success, which coaches should be looking over their shoulder? And definitely Jimbo Fisher's one of those guys.
He's not going to College Station.
Why? Why not there?
He doesn't want to go there.
Okay, what about? Okay, let me throw another one at you.
Jeff Traylor would be the next coach at Aggieland.
I agree. I think that's more likely. What about the U? What about
He'd be
Miami?
Perfect there.
Yeah. What about University of Florida?
Perfect.
Speaking of UTSA, real quick, interesting. I didn't know this about them. First of all, there's a guy on there who's related to one of the New York Mets, Brett Beatty. The other thing was a guy named a quarterback. What was he? Freshman, redshirt freshman, McCown.
Okay.
I go, wait a minute, they got a McCown on UTSA?
Like Cade McCown's brother?
He's Josh McCown's.
Josh McCown. The other. And
They're related. They're closely related. But I was thinking to myself, I said, wow, this is a shocker, huh? A McCown comes off the bench and sparks a
Comeback.
sparks a comeback, which he kind of did against Tennessee on Saturday. But nevertheless, but listen, for UTSA, it's not about out of conference wins for them. Beating Tennessee on the road, that wasn't going to happen for them. It's all about conference games and about conference titles.
And also, Walter, I think about getting their brand out there on national television.
Sure, why not?
I mean, yeah, losing to Tennessee in, large fashion is not necessarily great, but you're out there, you're on national TV.
People know who they are now.
Yeah, I think it's a big deal.
They have known who they are.
With you.
You were going to say. Looks like you're looking through your
other,
notes.
I got other stuff. I'm ready.
Okay, ready for this?
Go ahead.
It doesn't matter if UTSA loses because pretty soon college athletes are going to be able to smoke weed. You guys saw this story this week. The NCAA is considering removing marijuana from their banned substance list.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I am too. Completely okay with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for BYU.
Okay, yeah.
They're not allowed to.
Well,
But there should be one Saturday during the season that everybody has to smoke at 10 in the morning and play a game in an hour.
I just
that
came
would
up-
be fun.
Yes.
I just came up with the best T-shirt ever.
Okay.
On one side it
Stoner
says
Saturdays.
no. One side it
Yes.
says smoking and joking, and then for BYU
Excuse
on
me.
the back it says soaking and joking.
That's a really good reference if you get it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
No, I'm actually with Walter on this. Just one Saturday a year.
Yeah.
All
Stoner
teams
Saturday.
have to smoke out in the locker room before they take the field.
And the smoke that's on the field when they come out of the stands is actually pot smoke.
Every
The
game-
whole stands get stoned. It's
Every
great.
game
It's fantastic.
kickoff is 4:20.
Yes, yes.
You start the smoking lamp comes on at 11:59 a.m.
Oh my God.
You need to write
That's-
this down?
That is
Yes.
great. What else you got, Wally?
I'll give you a couple ones.
Give it.
Did you see the controversy about the Spurs leaked court pictures? This new city court thing that
I
they
didn't
have.
realize it
Who
was
cares?
controversial.
It is controversial because the Spurs sent the fan. I'm not going to use his name. Sent him a cease and desist order because he released these pictures. It's like, are you kidding me? Who the hell gives a rat's ass what the court looks like? Does anybody care? Do you care what the Spurs court looks like?
I kind of do, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the HEB marketing team did it.
Oh,
the
no.
Mitiendo.
No.
It's a Mitiendo court.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you're.
That's funny.
Now I gotta look it up.
We're really leaning in.
Now I gotta look it up.
You said earlier in the show the Ryder Cup begins on Friday. I'm not excited about it right now, but I will be
Wow.
on Friday.
Oh, okay, okay. You're in the build-up portion of it.
Nah, not even a build-up. Just let me know when it's on. I'll sit there and watch it.
I'm more excited for that than the FIFA World Cup.
You mean the
basketball.
FIBA basketball?
Oh, okay, I was close.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
FIBA, FIFA,
FIBA.
potato,
do
potato.
the Americans get it done? That's the biggest question.
If they can make putts in a big spot, yeah. If they can't, they won't.
I think the United States has more talent, top to bottom.
They usually do,
not
always
that that's
do.
unusual, but winning winning in Europe has
hard.
been tough.
Where is
for
the
them.
Ryder
Italy.
Cup?
Rome?
That's nice. We'll get some nice shots.
Yeah,
That's good.
should be very interesting.
All right, I'm good with that.
I like Team USA to win.
Okay. I'll go with that.
It
Sure, why
starts
not?
Friday.
Starts Friday.
Hey, listen, if we need to rely on Jordan Spieth to make big putts down the stretch, it's not going to happen. We'll lose.
God, you hate Jordan Spieth and his putting, don't you?
I don't hate him. I'm a realist. I tell the truth on this program. Jordan Spieth sucks 10 feet in. Yes or no?
He and Justin Thomas are going to be matched together in
They
a
play
lot of
great
four
together.
ball. In a lot of
They'll
the
either
four
be great together or they will suck together, one or the other.
Okay. The sun will
way
either
to be
rise
out on a limb.
or
They'll either win or lose.
There
Thank
you go.
you.
chances are, if they make more putts than the other team, they're gonna win.
If they score less, they'll lose. I guarantee you.
That is
Uh,
good breaking news.
If you make a 10 on a par 5, it usually takes longer
yeah,
to play that hole.
you
Wait.
might get put on the clock.
Wait, walking that back.
Copenhagen, that Richie chews, I want you to swallow it and choke to death, okay?
Can you feel the love
That was a free
tonight?
plug.
For the love of God, don't sing. Have you seen the ad for AT&T that's out now that's filmed inside the airplane
Yeah.
with what's her name, Milana Weintraub? You know, she's the one with the big rack.
Oh, the
The
AT&T
AT&T's
girl.
yeah,
with
right?
the rack. Yeah,
So
of course.
hilarious that AT&T takes a shot at customer service for the airlines. I mean, AT&T has the worst customer service in the entire world.
No kidding.
That takes some big ass balls to say that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I couldn't believe that.
And did I miss, was it Keegan Michael Key who was...
Yes, having a
Okay.
sandwich or
Yeah.
something like that in the plane. Very, very funny.
Wow,
I
right-
missed
Right
all
over
of
your
that.
head?
Yeah.
Right over, okay.
Who the hell is Keegan Michael Key?
Key and
Yeah.
Peele.
Come on, you know
Oh.
who that guy is.
That's his name? Keegan Michael Key?
Keegan Michael Key.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sounds bizarre, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Alliteration.
Anybody
It's
watch?
funny.
Anybody ever watch the Bob Ross painting show?
Of course.
All right.
He's dead.
They've never
Still.
sold any of his paintings, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
They're all some put away in some warehouse or whatever. They are putting them on sale. All right, here's the game for you. So the first of more than 400 paintings by Bob Ross that were on the PBS TV series are going up for sale. The first one is going up for sale. Any guesses on how much?
I would imagine it starts at 25,000.
No, I was going to say $250,000.
Oh, that's too high.
Anybody else?
I'll
Rich?
split the middle. $1, Bob.
How about 10 million?
Holy
mother
shit!
$10 million is the asking price for the first painting ever by Bob Ross on TV.
My socks are blown off. 10 fucking million?
That's amazing.
How much would you pay?
Not
Not
10
that!
million.
That's pretty awesome.
I'd like to, I wouldn't mind having one of those, but for not, you know, I'd give you I don't know, a couple $100, but that's
Oh,
it.
He churned those things out like he was making spaghetti. I mean,
he did it while he was live on TV.
yeah, he made it look easy because
Is
it
it
was easy for him.
Is it because of the movies coming out?
That's a great point.
The movie's
No,
coming-
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a movie about Bob Ross.
There's
Oh
a
my
great
God.
documentary about it.
Well,
is
and
that
there's,
right?
Yeah.
There's a movie coming out. Will Ferrell's playing him.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a comedy?
I don't know.
But here's the thing. Think about this. $10 million for that painting, right? He taught everybody how to make those paintings kind of thing on TV. So you could make something close to what he did and pay a lot less than $10 million.
In 30 minutes.
Yes, of course.
In front of a television audience, he created that in 30 minutes, and it's worth $10 million.
Let's see. That's a 7. So I painted green. Okay, good. It's
Let's
paint
see.
by numbers. That's all it is.
That is an insane amount of money for a Bob Ross. I'm
A
sorry.
Bob Ross original.
Yeah. Did you?
All right, I got a couple more.
Okay, I got one real
All
quick.
right, go ahead.
That's like 100,000 per happy tree.
Look at that. Richie's all excited. That was a good one. That's a
Did-
good reference. I like that.
Did you see that Pauly Shore is pushing
The Weasel?
The Weasel, the comedian?
I know who he is. Go ahead.
He is
Mitzi's
pushing
son.
to play Richard Simmons, the
That would-
did see
fitness
this.
man,
That would be perfect.
in
Okay.
a movie.
How could you
see it.
play Richard Simmons when he's still alive?
Because
he,
Richard,
though?
he's like in hiding. He's like with like Ted Kaczynski and like.
Wouldn't you if you were Richard
Kaczynski's in
Simmons?
jail.
Yeah.
His shorts are still up his ass at this point, aren't they?
That's just something I want to see. I want to see Pauly Shore.
I do too.
play
Do
Richard Simmons? Really?
Yeah, I do.
And then right after that, Biodome 2.
Yes.
Bring back the weird Baldwin.
I have
Let's
seen
have
Pauly Shore live do his comedy act.
Really?
Is it
Not
funny?
as good as you would think.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Pauly Shore's funny?
No.
When did this
That's
happen?
my point.
Oh, okay. That's good. All right, I got two more for you.
Give it.
This poker player, Rob Mercer, admitted to lying about having terminal stage 4 colon cancer and raised $30,000 to $50,000 in donations off of it so he could play in the 2023 World Series of Poker main event in Las Vegas.
Does any of that shock you, though?
No, it doesn't. But I ask you guys, it made me think about it. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Oh.
Not that.
Not
nothing,
that?
Nothing nearly approaching that.
I actually didn't have a heart attack back in March. I faked it. But I didn't make any money off it. So.
Did you have a GoFundMe or did you forget that part?
He had to go fuck me.
I just want to make sure I have this right. Poker player didn't have enough money to compete in the World Series of Poker.
I'm faking cancer.
So he fakes cancer.
Yep.
Fundraises so that he has enough money to get to the table.
Yeah.
How did he do?
So do we want him to
Wait,
get
time
cancer?
out.
Yes or no? My hands up.
Yes.
Yeah. Get
I
cancer.
don't think you can ever throw that around.
All right, herpes.
Yeah.
On his
Okay,
head.
all right.
Sure.
Special
Herpes
spot
on
in
his-
hell for him. Special spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, one more I got for you. All right, so Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas are going through this divorce, apparently. Right? Contentious divorce, as I read it. They got married. See if there's anything wrong with this. They got married in 2019. Then they had 2 kids, one in 2020, the other in 2022. And now you're getting divorced? Did you even know who the hell you were when you decided to get married to each other? How does somebody get married? They've been married for 4 years. They got 2 kids, and they're going through a contentious divorce. How the hell does that happen?
Let me tell you, you've had little kids. I've had little kids. You have had little kids. Those first 4 years, holy shit! After you have your first one,
But why
those
would you
are a
have children
backbreaker.
Why would you have children in the first 4 years of marriage? What are you, stupid?
I mean, well,
I think you're calling me stupid. I'm trying to do the math real quick.
Yeah, but you were older. How long ago did you get married?
And my wife and I had been together for a much longer portion of
Yeah,
time.
but you're a lot older than Joe Jonas is when you got married.
I presume so. I don't even know who Joe Jonas is.
Oh my God, that's musty. You don't know who Joe Jonas is?
Isn't
I
he one of the
assume he's-
Jonas Brothers?
Of course.
Is he the bonus Jonas?
no, that's the one that doesn't perform with the guys.
Ah, gotcha.
And you know he's just so bitter. He's like, really?
That's just
I
stupid,
can sing.
though.
I play the xylophone. Get me on the stage.
So I'm trying to figure out what's your beef here, Wally?
My beef is that they, and the kids aren't going to get screwed over because obviously their parents are Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. They're never going to have any problem with money or anything like that. But Jesus Christ, I mean, you're screwing these kids over.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
But Wally, it happens all the time. You're acting like you're fucking shocked that Hollywood stars are getting divorced. Come on, bro.
I think that's pretty much a show closer, isn't
Well,
it?
no. I want to go back to Joe Mercer because according to the guy that broke this news in the Las Vegas
Joe
Journal,
Mercer being the Las Vegas gambling guy
Right.
with cancer. Allegedly.
Mercer doesn't believe he violated its terms of service and has no intention of repaying the money, as he believes he also has an undiagnosed breast cancer and the donations were made because he was sick.
Loophole.
I mean, talk about doubling down.
Good for him.
Thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe.
We're back to recording because Jeff ended the show prematurely. Jeff has a premature problem. River City Refuels does not have a premature problem. They don't have any problems at all because they put a vending machine right in your freaking business. It's a local guy here in San Antonio. He'll put one right in your business that's tailored to you and your employees' tastes and likes. right? So you're not going into the vending machine looking for a pack of Marlboros. No, you're looking for something there healthy that your employees wanted. It's in that machine for you because they stock it all up for you. You don't have to do anything. So if you're an office building, an apartment complex, maybe a hotel chain, you put one of these things in your building and you are golden. Call them today, 210-630-5973, 210-630-5973 for River City Refuels.
Thanks,
Peace
River
out.
City.
How y'all feel out there? Do you feel good? I said, do you feel good? Come on. The groove feel good when it make you move. Make your next move your best move. I said the groove feel good when it make you move. Make your next move your best move. It feel good, don't it? It feel good. It feel good cause you know it's